Hi folks, it's Jennifer French here. I drove into Queen's Park today because today was the day that the Doug Ford Conservatives tabled a bill invoking the Notwithstanding Clause and smashing people's voices in a gross power grab. So we will be back this weekend. The government will table something called an order in council to bring us in to debate it through the weekend. And then with their majority government, they're going to pass it on Monday. We are doing everything in our power to use, unfortunately, the few tools that we have in this legislature to stretch this out and try and buy as much time as we can. We think that everyone deserves to have a voice on this issue, to call on this government to reverse course and stop this massive power overreach. It is shocking that they are invoking the Notwithstanding Clause. This will be the first time in Ontario's history, to the best of my knowledge. When we came back today, we as the opposition took the opportunity to try a last-ditch attempt to get some important issues addressed about paid sick days, dealing with a back-to-school plan, trying to prioritize things while we're in the middle of a pandemic that we know are so important to Ontarians. Any of our initiatives were defeated by this government. They didn't even blink. They have no interest in being here on behalf of the people of Ontario. They've called us back to pass this self-serving legislation that will block criticism from the broader community, from groups, from agencies, from healthcare workers, frontline education workers, from unions, from parents of children with autism. Anyone who wants to challenge this government will no longer be able to under this rule. The courts ruled that part of the bill unconstitutional, and this premier says, you're not the boss of me, and here we are facing down this unbelievable, dictatorial piece of legislation. So that's what we're facing. Stay tuned, watch through the weekend. I'm going to do my best to get some voices on the record. I have a huge stack of emails already coming in because people will stand up and fight for their democracy. Absolutely. But we're limited for time. The government is only giving us a short window to debate. I may only have a couple minutes, but we will see what we can do because I, of course, believe in a strong and supported democracy and in bringing voices from my community. So make sure that you send them and to hold this government to account. Email the premier, make noise in the community, and let's do our best to not just bring attention to this, but to stop this premier in his tracks from trampling our democracy and from running roughshod over the voices of Ontarians.